I've seen, like, sometimes I'll see at, like, a rest stop or something, like, someone who's so insanely fat.
Yeah, that's
and
what
they're
I'm talking
wearing
about.
an article of clothing that I'm like, that's like a thneed or something.
Yeah, it's a moo-moo.
That's a hood. Yeah, it's like it just is cloth that fits whatever shape this person
Made out
is.
of truffleatries.
Yeah. It's a thing that everyone needs, especially if you're too fat for regular clothes.
You could use it as a smock. You could use it as a hat. You could use it when your girlfriend becomes incredibly fat.
Oh, that's what the Lorax was doing. He's like, I'm just trying to clothe fat people.
No, the Onceler was making the thneeds.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
The Lorax hated fat people. He's like, the fat people don't appreciate the trees. They can't walk around outside.
What a cool name, the Onceler.
The Onceler?
Love the Onceler.
Yeah. I love that book.
Yeah, man.
I haven't seen that movie. Like, we should watch that. We should watch that movie instead.
I've never seen the movie.
I've never seen the movie either, but
I like the book.
I don't need to see the movie. The Onceler is
the Onceler's a pretty cool name,
especially for like a villain, which is
the
what he was.
Onceler.
You know,
was he really a villain? Isn't he at the end?
He's
was
misunderstood. So at the end, he doesn't get it. He's just blinded by his greed.
And then he's like, "You're right, Lorax." And he
at
stops.
the end, he realizes as he gets older, he realizes what they lost or what they paid for what they got wasn't worth it.
Yeah. And then somewhere in that, just the dude writing it was like, "This is about how I hate Jews."
Yeah, exactly. Because he's Jewish.
He's
you
a
actually
greedy
only
Jew.
see his hands
And
because
at the end
he's the puppeteer that's controlling all of civilization.
He converts to Lorax Christianity.
That's why he's saved. It's funny to like read those books as a kid, and they're like, yeah, Dr. Seuss is racist. And you're like, come on, they're all just like creatures. There's not anything racist. And then you see the ones they're talking about, and you're like, oh, okay.
Oh, they're creatures?
These creatures
well,
are
go ahead
Chinese.
And point at the ones that are Chinese then. It's clearly those.
It's like elephant people and like duck people, and then just 5 Chinese guys using chopsticks. As Dr. Seuss is like, I mean, I'm not going to top that. That's just so crazy looking.
Oh man, when people were like getting upset, like I don't even know what they're upset about. I was just like, yeah, it's fucking, he's dead. I guess
they're upset. They're like, things were racist before. It's just another area they found racism. And it's like, yeah, okay. You know what's, and I think we've talked about this before, that no, I've never really heard anyone talk about Mickey Rooney in Breakfast at Tiffany's.
I've heard people bring that up a lot.
Really?
Yeah.
I've never heard anyone bring that up.
Oh yeah, it's iconic racist right there.
It's so funny.
Yeah, I think that's just
it's not even a plot device. I think it doesn't have anything to do.
He just answers the phone, right?
It's just in the movie.
Yeah.
You know what I think about that is like when the people reference other figures like John Wayne or Dr. Seuss, they're like trying to get some kind of justice out of it. They're like, he got away with this kind of thing, but they're failing to realize like this is just how it always was. The only time I really hear Mickey Rooney referenced in Breakfast at Tiffany's is when people are like, this is just the way, like no one saw a problem with this.
Right.
This is just how everyone...
He was nominated for an Academy Award
it's
for
just
that.
Everyone saw this and thought, oh, it's funny that they let him be Chinese in this movie. Like, you know?
The funny thing...
And people actually understand the context of that one, which is interesting. Because it's like pretty egregious.
Well, it's like if like they're just like, we're gonna make a character Chinese for no reason. It has nothing to do with anything. And it's like, yeah, but we're gonna make this guy Chinese for no reason. Like we're gonna tape his eyes and give him buck teeth. Why? I don't know. He's a famous actor. It's just funny if he's Chinese.
Because honestly, we got a piece of shit in our hands. And if this guy wasn't Chinese,
because it's just funny.
Mickey
like,
Rooney.
What don't you get? I don't know how to explain to you the joke. Other than what you're looking at is funny. That'd be awesome to like whoever directed that film to have to defend it to like a panel of NYU kids and like, why did you do this? And like, have you never seen a Chinese person?
You guys don't get it. You know how you ever been to Chinatown and people talk kind of funny? All right, it used to be way funnier.
Yeah, it used to be, everybody understood that.
You know the hat
that
Mickey Rooney's wearing in this? The hat, people used to wear that hat for real.
Yeah. Chinese people.
Damn, Rosie Perez in this movie?
Yeah, she's looking bad too.
She's
I need me a
looking.
little Latin sing. I mean, another one.
Another one. Why, do you have a
Franklin.
Latin girlfriend?
No, but
Franklin's got so many numbers in his phone, dude.
What happened to your Australian?
Oh my god!
What happened to your Sheila?
Broke my heart.
Did she?
Yeah, she got a boy. She got a boyfriend.
Oh, it sucks.
Yeah.
And Aussie?
Yeah. No, I don't know what his deal is. Probably some lame. Probably not a cool comedian like me.
Yeah, damn, dude. I feel for you.
Oh, dude, remember how I told you I was talking to the girl from work and how we said it was going to be a bad thing?
Woody Harrelson looks good,
And
dude.
she ghosted you, right?
Yeah, okay, we
Yeah.
talked about it, yeah. Did we talk about that last week?
Yeah, and not on the pod, but you told me about it. That's
Yeah,
fucking
it was
rough.
like people were like, yo, yeah, shoot your shot. People were coming up to me at work and saying, oh, yeah, she's into you. She likes going to lunch with you, going on these days. Great. You know? Last week, she's like, hey, like, come down and watch this presentation that I'm giving. And I was like, I can't. Something about prizes. And I was like, well, is there a prize for, getting a drink after work? Is that still available? Crickets. People were like,
Crickets are the prize?
Huh?
Crickets are the prize?
I got nothing. She ghosted me.
Who is this girl?
The girl from work. Bad idea, but still.
That's honestly probably for the best then.
It is.
You don't want to be doing that.
I know. But I was down bad for a week. And, pretty young gal expressing interest in me. Okay.
You're down bad for a week, though. That's not
yeah, you'll be fine.
I wasn't
dude.
really down bad. I just thought she was pretty.
Yeah.
Still is, but...
You got to maybe take a break.
No, I don't, though.
Or just don't hook up with people you work with. That's generally
Yeah,
a pretty bad idea. You don't want to learn that lesson when it blows up in your face. You want to be like, you know what? It's probably not a good idea.
I've done that before, though. I've hooked up with a couple of people I've worked with. Not at my current job. But,
And it's always been fine.
Yeah. Like, one girl worked at Lowe's.
Wait, don't you work with construction workers now?
Yeah. This girl's in the marketing department, so it's okay. She's not like she's not a bricklayer.
Yeah, me and Frank joked each other off.
Keep hooking up with people at work. I mean, these guys have got the biggest forearms.
Talk about getting milked.
Everyone wants to date a girl with small hands because it makes their cock look massive.
Yeah.
You got
I'm
to
just
date a dude with massive forearms.
And,
Talking about
Squeeze your cock back inside your body.
I want calloused hands. I want to show that you've been working.
you getting milked, I'm getting dredged.
But yeah, no, I need another bad Latin ting. I need another one.
Mamiacita.
Yeah, because I like how fiery they are. I
Sure.
need that in my life. A little
Sure.
danger.
Yeah.
That's what you need, actually.
Anxiety. That's what you need.
It's really not what I need at all.
What you need.
No,
You
it
need
is.
a girl who's gonna get mad at you all the time.
I hate when people say that to me.
That's what you need.
That's no, not like when they say you need date someone who's the opposite of you, like someone who's crazy.
No, it's really not true at all.
Yeah,
No.
that's a terrible idea.
That's not
I
even
actually
the saying.
really
The saying is opposites attract, not that they stick together.
Yeah, you guys should
Yeah,
hate
not
each
that it
other, but the
works
sex
out.
should be rad, and then just stay with each other. That's what it is.
It's
Yeah, but you
terrible.
can also have good sex with somebody that you're like a teammate with. You don't need to take sex doesn't have to be taking your day out on each other.
That's where I'm at right now with
I've
the
had
girl I've been
those-
currently hooking up with.
I've
We're
had
just good
those
teammates.
kinds of relationships in my life before,
Yeah.
and I have no need for them. I don't have any romantic idea about those kind of things. I'm if this person is a little more crazy, live on the edge, or they want to go out and party and be exciting, then they're just not fucking for me.
Really?
We do it. We're different. Yeah, and I don't like that at all.
Spanish people.
No, that's not what I mean. Just the fiery, whatever Frank was talking about with a fiery lady.
Not Spanish people, the fiery ones.
The Fire Nation.
No,
yeah,
Frank,
I
he's not
agree.
Spanish. No, he's talking about a bad ting.
I'm talking about a bad...
He's talking about his mommy over here. He's not talking about a Spanish woman.
Bad
A bad
ting.
uptown ting.
I'm gonna find a Puerto Rican queen in Dykeman.
Okay.
You think so?
I'm going there this summer, Dykeman.
What do you mean you're going there this summer?
One
You
of
can go there tomorrow.
my close pals I work with lives in Dykeman, and he said we'll go on the Dykeman World Tour this summer. I'm excited.
All right, bro. I mean, I'll go up there with you. I'll have a good ass time.
Yeah. What is this movie, bro? I told you there was gunplay.
I haven't seen a white man try to jump yet.
Because they can't.
Can't.
Jake.
That's what I'm saying. Try. Damn, that
You
would
think
suck.
you'd react if somebody tried to rob you and you're like,
Down
is
that mask.
is that Keith Chase?
I think I know who that
He's
is.
trying to rob me.
Yeah.
Keith Chase, is that you? Like, no, this is not Keith Chase. Like, okay, well, I know it's you.
Yeah, bro.
Uh,
You looking for? Are you on your phone looking for a bad ting?
no,
right
I'm
now?
not looking for a bad ting. Yo, this chick's from Russia.
Yeah, he is. He's scrolling through tings right now. He's on the new app Ting.
Yeah.
That'd be a good one.
A new app.
Yeah.
I need to get on Raya, or what's it called?
The famous people.
You
Yeah,
could
yeah.
definitely get on that.
Yeah, because I'm
Or the
you know,
league or whatever. You could get on those.
The league is the one for like CEOs or like business people, right?
Just it's all for just rich people. If
Yeah.
you have money, you can get on it.
Wait,
I got on one of them. I got on the league.
If I were on the league,
There's like an interview kind of thing.
Oh.
I did it, and then they're like, "Do you want to take your account premium? It's however many $100,000." And I was like, "Not really." I'm like, "Okay, then it's probably you can't be here.
$100,000?
You want to be on my dating app for $150,000?" That's what they said.
No, it's not.
Swear to God.
you went through an interview.
How
Swear
much
to
was
God.
it actually?
It was I paid $5,000, and they're like, "If you want to continue to be on this dating app, it's another $150."
You have
And
to
I was like, well, that's
join the
just-
Church of Scientology.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah, but it was an
$150,000
investment. It
is
was an
ridiculous.
investment because you're trying to level up with like a C level woman.
Yeah, you're trying to have sex with a girl who thinks she's better than everybody.
and they are, but
Yeah,
No, they're not.
I'm trying to see that C fleet. You know what I'm
Those
saying?
people are all
Yeah.
fucking full of shit, dude. I was with about a year or two ago. I was at a party with a good friend of mine, and his friend who we met at college, who I fucking hate. This dude sucks. He's just like a rich fucking piece of shit kid. And this dude had a new girlfriend, and I was like, how'd you guys meet? And he's like, oh, we met on a dating app. And he like wouldn't say which. And then my friend was like, oh, they met on the league. And I was like, oh, like the one for rich people? And he goes like, yeah, you know, you just filter through a lot of the gunk.
what the
Damn,
fuck? What
that's
does
what he
that mean?
I was like, man, you were like
How did you
embarrassed
find-
to say, and then that's how you defend
Yeah,
yourself.
how did you find a more offensive word than peasant? The gunk.
Fuck you. Yeah, how many black people are on the league, dude? what exactly do we mean here?
Yeah.
And then
That's funny.
him and his girlfriend just sucked, and they were just fighting and like screaming at each other all night.
Yeah, because they're not like good people.
No, they're awful.
Yeah. They're also not like used to getting anything less than exactly what they want all the time.
Yeah, everyone sucks, dude.
This
Yeah.
is true.
I did get you an annual membership to the league for your birthday.
Thank you.
Yeah. Just $450,000.
Nah, dude, this city's going to hell. This city's going to hell, and I'm driving the bus,
Driving the handbasket.
the train, driving the handbasket.
And this is going to hell, and I'm the one skipping, holding the handbasket. So I get a straight razor.
Yeah, he does. He just lost. I haven't seen this movie. I feel like I've been watching way too much of it.
Why? What do you mean? This is supposed to be a pretty good movie.
It is a really good movie, and that's why I can't stop watching it. I know we're doing the podcast, but this movie is very intriguing.
Yeah, we just can't even look at it. I've always been that. If I just look at anything on TV, I'll get sucked into it.
Oh yeah,
I can hate it. It
I
doesn't matter.
am the
Cartoons,
best TV watcher, dude.
Whatever.
I love
Any
TV.
kind of reality TV. Things I'll like look down on.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
And I'll be like, I don't watch that. But if you just put it on in front of me,
yeah.
I will get sucked in.
TV really knows how to get your attention and just
Yeah,
keep it in.
TV is the greatest thing in the world.
It really
You've
is.
been
all I
watching.
ever
You've been watching
wanna do.
Succession.
No, I don't watch
Succession had the dumbest line in the episode last week.
You can tell me the line, I guess.
Have you not seen it?
Not this most recent episode, no.
I won't say anything.
You can tell me the line.
It's
I
just
don't
for
watch it.
such
Yeah,
a
tell him-
well-written show.
tell him the line.
For such a well-written show, they just have this scene where it's just so stupid. The shit they say.
Are you watching Barry?
No,
Have you seen any of it ever?
I've seen a couple episodes.
And you're not into it?
It's not for me.
Really?
Yeah,
What about it is not for you?
because it's like
I think it's honestly, it's like one of the best shows I've ever seen.
Oh, we're a comedy. What's funny about it? There's just funny people in it, but it's actually not a comedy at all.
It's like a really dark comedy.
Emphasis on the dark part.
Yeah. But the first season's pretty funny. First season has like a lot of
That's
funny
what I
moments.
watched the most of. Was the first season.
It gets real dark. But
and
that show is fucking awesome.
I heard that. I heard
love it.
that it's like.
That's funny. I know a lot of people that don't watch it, that just never really gave it a chance, and
Mhm.
like, but I don't know anybody that has had that take on it.
Yeah, I watched it.
That's
I watched the
it, and
first
they're like,
season
you know,
of
it's
it.
not that funny.
It's not that I didn't think it was
Yeah.
funny. It's just like they portrayed it to be this comedy thing, and it became a drama.
Yeah.
It's fine.
So you feel like they lied to you?
They lied to me.
Yeah.
I have been. I've been going through Succession. Succession's cool. That's about it. I don't know. Like I was never like. I'll watch TV shows that I've seen like 1,000 times.
Sure. Yeah.
Like, and I'm not even Seinfeld or Curb or The Office. Like once a year, I'll watch Robin Big completely through again.
Robin Big's a great show. We talked about this last time.
I don't think we talked about the show, but we talked about Rob Dyrdek.
We talked about Robin Big.
That show.
You have the DVD box set.
Oh
in your
yeah,
house,
I do have the unbox on DVD, and I'll watch like the commentary. Like the commentary's great because it's basically like an extra episode to hear them talk about them making the episode.
For sure.
You know what I mean?
For sure.
They don't
Nothing
make
like a good DVD commentary.
They
on a
don't make
show
reality
that shouldn't
TV.
have even sold a DVD in the first place.
Yeah.
They don't make reality TV like that anymore.
No, there was a MTV2 had like a heyday where they were actually. It was actually like funny to watch the shit on MTV2.
Oh yeah, Wild Boys, Jackass.
Yeah, now it's just fucking whatever. It's just reality TV.
It's just ridiculousness.
Yeah, but yeah, that was
You doing over there?
our Viva La Bam.
Oh, Viva La Bam was awesome. That
And
guy's going through some crazy
Yeah, he's, like,
stuff. now.
lost
He's
in the
like
woods now.
legitimately lost his mind.
Yeah. He literally is.
It's like honestly, it's not even funny.
My friend,
Yeah.
my,
it's really sad.
my
Yeah.
friend sent me a headline. It said like Bam Margera's missing, and then you read the sub headline, and it's like he punched his brother and then ran into the woods, and no one can find him in the woods. He's just lost in the woods right now.
He was supposed to be sober, and he was like at the bar drinking with his mom.
He was supposed to be in the Jackass movie, and he was just fucking. What's the producer? Tremaine.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Jeff
Yeah.
Tremaine.
He was just texting him, just threatening his family, and then just texting him like numbers, just series of numbers. That's just how he started communicating with him. He's legitimately insane. But
Dude,
he was threatening him and his family.
they said like
I think they
Steve.
had to take him to court.
Jesus.
Yeah, they like banned him from the whole thing.
Steve-O,
Yeah.
who was an actual addict, like took him under his wing for like a
They're
year.
both addicts.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Bam isn't not.
Bam's like not an
an
actual addict. He just also has like fucking schizophrenia or something.
Well, they took him on the road with him, and he was like, "Okay, sober up with me. I'll take you on the road with me." Steve-O does stand up or some shit. I don't know, but he let Bam go out on stage and talk for a little bit, like basically open for him, and then he folded. He folded.
Yeah.
Like what? What do you mean?
Like it was. There's a Vice documentary about Bam Margera I watched. It's relatively new, and Steve-O was just talking about how he was going on the road.
But
doing
yeah.
shows.
But what do you mean exactly when you say you folded? He just
He started
relapsed
drinking
or
again.
something? Oh, okay.
I think that he didn't fill his time.
No, no. He was supposed to
He
do
just
10,
wasn't
did-
funny.
He did 6.
Really?
Yeah, you set that up like there was going to be like a thing, and I was like, all right.
No, I think that's my problem. Is everything I say is like too serious all the time. People think I'm just delivering statements.
No, I don't think that's your problem at all.
What do you think is my problem, then?
What's your problem?
My problem is my fucking hypochondria, bro.
Yeah,
That's why I was so
you
anxious today
that's
talking
what
to you.
your problem is anxiety.
Yeah.
Like, that's my problem too. But it's
What was the line in that movie last night? The cop comes in the window. He's like, "What were you thinking?"
yeah. Yeah. How did you get the zipper all the way up? What were you thinking?
I'm gonna finish that movie tonight.
What
It's
movie is it?
fucking one of the funniest movies I've ever seen, dude.
There's something about Mary.
Oh yeah,
The
yeah,
movie is iconic.
That is-
it
I've
is a
seen
great
it probably
movie.
3 times.
yeah.
And every time I watch it, I like stumbled upon it. Like no one ever like I'd heard of it. No one ever they just didn't give it the credit it
Right.
was due. And I stumbled upon it when I was like 14, and I was like, this movie is fucking so funny. And I watched it a few times. Every time I watch it, I just remember things.
That's
fucking,
Ben Stiller, right?
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
Ben Stiller's
Jennifer
fucking-
Aniston?
Matt Dillon
No.
kills it in that movie. It's
Cameron Diaz. Yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Matt Dillon kills it in that movie. He's so funny.
Dude, what
And
happened
the
to Matt
fucking
Dillon?
what's that comic who's he was in he plays the hitchhiker. He's in Superstar. He's got a weird name.
What is Superstar?
Superstar is a movie.
Oh, with the
that,
SNL movie?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Molly Shannon's
Yeah,
in it.
yeah.
Will Ferrell's in it. He's fucking. You'll know this guy. I know you know this
He's
guy.
a stand-up.
He is a stand-up.
Let me look this
Like a
up.
great
he's-
stand-up.
Not a great one. He's not really known for being a stand-up, but
But
he
he
has.
is.
He was on the 3rd season of the HBO comedy Half Hours.
Huh.
He's fucking. He's got a weird name. But I know you know who he is.
All
He
right.
plays the hitchhiker in Something About Mary.
I'm looking this up. Chris
Yeah.
Elliott?
No, not Chris Elliott. Chris Elliott's his friend. If you look up the movie Superstar, it'll be in that.
shit!
Wait, did I miss something?
You see Rosie Perez.
I'm not afraid of her.
You see a lot of Rosie Perez in this movie. Did not know.
She's great in Tropic Thunder.
What the hell is going on there?
That's a really weird angle.
What the fuck is that?
Made her body look really weird, actually.
Oh, I know who you're talking about. He's Harlan Williams.
Harlan Williams, yeah.
That dude was big in the
Plays
90s.
the cop in
Yeah.
fucking... I realize he's in the other Farrelly Brothers movies. Plays the cop in Dumb and Dumber.
Yeah,
He pulls them over.
He also
He
is
is
in
great. He's in
Good Luck
Half-Baked.
Chuck. He's in Good Luck Chuck.
He's a big part of Half Baked.
Good Luck Chuck.
Yeah,
Rocket Man,
he's
the
in
Disney movie.
A lot of movies.
Rocket Man, very funny.
He's a funny fucking guy.
I watched a I watched an interview with him about his writing process and stand-up, and he's like, I read the paper every day and write 10 jokes about what I read in the paper every day. So that's good for him.
Yeah.
Why does it sound like you're making fun of him when you say that?
Because I don't know how to do a Harlan Williams impression.
That's just like what I think people just say that in interviews. You
Well,
know? I've heard so many people say that about their joke writing
I
process.
feel like talk to Stephen Wright. How do you write jokes? Like, I just read the paper every day and write 10 jokes.
Really? I just write 10 lines of nonsense. They're usually hilarious.
How old is Rosie Perez in this? Because she's got some age on her.
Yeah, she doesn't look like super young.
No, those smile lines are very apparent.
Yeah.
What's wrong with that? She smiles a lot. Beautiful woman you're talking about.
Whatever,
Nothing wrong
bro.
with it.
Beautiful woman.
Franklin's saying she's too old for him.
Yes.
There's nothing wrong with her being past her prime.
Everyone ages.
Everyone ages,
Guys, and
We're all
also
the same age.
Everyone ages out of Franklin territory, you know.
This is true. This is true.
You can't all be.
These girls graduate college at some point.
At one point, you'll be the apple of
be
my
hanging
eye,
out.
and then the apple rots, and I throw it away,
And then they close the orchard.
and I go back
and
to
I
the
move
high
to
school
another
parking
city.
lot.
Not the high school. I am.
Hey,
I don't meet high school
Some
girls.
girls
I
in
meet
high
them
school are
at the
18.
first weekend
And,
of freshman year. Okay?
Syllabus week. It's called syllabus
Syllabus
week. And I'm there giving them a tour of the campus.
Yeah. And I have good enough skin. I can look like I'm a college senior.
Yes.
That's good. How old are
Yeah.
you, Franklin?
Huh?
How old are you?
I'm 27.
Would you have sex with a college freshman?
No, not a freshman.
No.
No freshman. I cut the limit.
What if she
No.
maybe? Let me finish.
Oh,
what if she,
shit.
joined the army first, served 5 years in the army, and then went to college. College freshman. She's 23 years old.
Yes.
Yeah. So
Yes.
you would have sex with a college freshman.
Oh, God, you're lawyering me right now. I was talking about ages. We're talking ages.
What? Whose shirt is she wearing? It doesn't fit anybody.
Must be that.
Wesley Snipes shirt from the opening of the movie.
Definitely.
Also, when did he get a guitar? Uh-oh.
Just had one
They
of
break up.
Loan Sharks, gotta be. But,
Damn, bruh.
I need a coat like that.
Oh, damn, you're fucked.
How would you feel if you had guys like this chasing you around?
The Stoochies, if the Stoochies were following me around,
That wouldn't be good.
that's bad news. Man, she's really got something flopping around in
Oh
there.
yeah.
Holy moly.
Loose.
Whoa.
This was
These guys are pretty slow, huh?
Yeah, really. Good thing that there's there are two entrances to this hotel room.
Hey, you owe us $50.
That's really what it was, probably.
A lot of this shit in California, huh? Just an empty pool.
She rocking the St.
California's the
John's
best.
sweatshirt, the Johnnies.
We're all moving to California. I decided.
Dude, well, let's be LA guys.
I've been
We're
thinking
moving to
about it. I've
California
been thinking
with,
about where I would move.
My
California?
company has a branch in LA. I could go work there.
I just have friends that work there. but I don't
Northern
like it.
California.
But it's comedy up there is not the same.
San
If
Francisco.
I
at least.
moved to California, I'd have to move to LA, but I would not like it.
No. You would need to, in order to be able to even stand it, you'd have to have like a pretty big. You couldn't just move. You have to have
No.
pretty solid opportunity.
yeah.
At a minimum, it's
Yeah.
like an inroads to the Comedy Store. At a minimum, or you have to be like, hey, we'll have your stuff. Why don't you come write for this TV show?
yeah.
And it's like maybe it's not a lot of money, but it's a potential pretty cool opportunity. You know? why don't you come write for this web series I'm thinking about making? All you got to do is move to Los Angeles.
It's your web series.
I really need boots on the ground, Jake.
Okay.
We're going to shop this thing around everywhere.
It's about LA, so just you have to tell
and
me.
you move
what it's
out
about.
there, and you're like, all right, so what's the web series? I'm like, what? Oh, yeah, I changed my mind about that.
Oh yeah, fell through.
Totally forgot. Yeah, we didn't get green
Yeah,
lit.
Yeah,
we
the
got
funding.
We actually got red lit, Jake.
We got red lit.
We actually
Right
got-
now, we're sitting at a yellow light. We're waiting for this sucker to turn green or red.
Yeah.
We're waiting for it to turn green. Like, wait, is it going to turn red next? You know what? You're right.
You know what? You're right, baby. Baby, you are so money.
Baby, you're so.
The thing is, the guys with the money, they went somewhere else. They made another move. But you're hot right now.
Yeah, Jake, you know I love you.
You're hot right now.
You know I love
Everyone
you.
loves
I always
you.
love you. Anyway, I gotta go. Also, I can't be talking to you too much. I gotta distance myself because you're actually cold right now. But baby, I love you.
Baby, you are so money. You are hot right now. You are in the money. The guys who had the money decided that they didn't like you and they went another direction. Fuck them, though, because we're going to get you some. You are so hot right now. I love you. Everyone loves you. I'm going to distance myself from you. I'm going to write an article. Tell the news that you raped
Sexually
somebody.
harassed me.
To get
Jake, you
so
know I
they
love
get some
Jake.
heat.
Can I call you Jason?
No.
Why not? I'll call you Jason. Jason, you know I love you, but I can't be around you right now. So
Listen, you got a lot of heat on you. We're gonna write this article about you being a sex pest to take the heat off of you,
A
in
pest?
hopes that the money will circle back.
What do you mean sex pest? That's right. That's the article. It's going to say, call the exterminator kids a sex pest. Like, no one even knows me. I don't even have a-
No, but they will now.
They
Yeah,
will
it sounds
now.
like they're not going to like me. Yeah, you're probably right about that.
They
Well, it's
certainly
because you
will
got too
not.
much heat on you. We got to take the
Honestly,
heat
the
off.
thing is, I'm sorry, you might have to leave LA. You might need to move to New York
At
for a
LAX,
little bit.
getting this call from you.
Honestly, I think the best thing for you would be to move
Timing's
to
just
NY.
not right, Jake.
The timing is not there.
It's cold right now. It's cold right now. Pilot season just ended. It's cold.
I'm starting to think I shouldn't have had Gary and Peter manage me.
Oh man.
You guys want to manage each other?
Yeah. Just so we can
We're
tell
just
people that
each
we
three
have
manning-
we have
I've-
representation.
Well, I've said that for a while. Like, I feel like if you just called a comedy, if I called a comedy club on your behalf, and been like, yeah, I represent Jake Timothy's up and coming comic in New York City. I could send you over some tape, incidentals, whatever you need. He's going to be in town. We'd love to have him. Just like that level of formality, I think would go a big way. You know?
I say we do
I
it.
think so, yeah.
I
Jake,
say
baby, how do you feel about Smyrna? That's a city in Georgia, by the way. How do you feel about it?
Really selling it to me that way.
It's lovely this time of year. Mid-August.
An Asian sells everything in a weird way. Jake, baby, how do you feel about white people? What? Iceland. What? Why did you say it like that? Just send me to Iceland.
Jake, I know you love the movies. You love the pictures, right, Jake?
Sure.
I know you love the pictures. Anyway, so most iconic film, you're going to be delivering the keynote address, Birth of a Nation. How do you feel about that? Where is this playing and why?
Why am I delivering a keynote speech on behalf of this movie?
About 100 years ago. That would be awesome.
You were the only star I
worst.
could attend.
That'd be funny if you got to a point where you're like, what, like I have like an actual agent, and then I just have an idiot that I just keep around. It is so fucking funny.
I want a guy who looks like he's always sweating and he's in like a beat up car and he needs this
Oh
next
yeah,
job.
one guy he's like taking nitroglycerin pills all the time for his heart.
Like,
Yeah,
I
but
need
he
to-
still won't stop eating hot dogs.
Like, I need to go back. This next one's gonna be big. I know I told you that last one was big. Think double that. Like this guy, I need a guy like that.
And everyone's like, "Is he like your uncle or something? Why
my
do you keep
manager.
him around?"
You're my manager.
Jake, baby,
Leo's the
you're
best.
not going to believe this. We got in there first. They got in there first, highly competitive. I quote every other agent said, no one wants to touch this. It's all yours. Birth of a Nation 2, it's twins. You're going to be the star. The sequel, 115 years in the making. Like, why Why? I have to fire you. You understand? I have to fire you now. Jake, baby, I understand.
Jake,
I'm on
me.
the phone with the Boston Globe. I'm telling them you're a rapist.
Yeah, the thing is, Jake, I know you want to fire me, but you can't fire me because I already leaked the Rebirth of a Nation story, and nobody's going to touch you. I'm the only chance you got to get out of this. By the way, you do have to do the pictures, though.
We already agreed. We already agreed
it's the
on
Christian
a dollar amount.
Rebirth of a Nation. Way more racist.
Oh
It's
my
kind of like the
God.
Passion of the Christ meets Birth of a Nation, except it's only about black people.
Except it's only Birth of a Nation. Oh my God.
How am I going to explain this to anyone? Don't worry, I got the whole PR team on it. They started telling every press agent that the reason you agreed to doing this movie was as a response to Tyler Perry building a studio in Atlanta. Why did you say that?
All press is good press, Jake.
Yeah.
All press is good
not.
press.
How many
No,
times
it's
have
By
I
the way,
said
No,
don't
it's
go
not.
outside your apartment for a few days. How do they know where I live? I know you're going to love me and you're going to hate me. I did call every paper in Los Angeles. I told them where you live. When they said, "Who are you?" I said that you've been raping every coworker you've had for the past 5 years.
By the way, I called it, and when I actually got him on the phone, I panicked, gave him your address. Why?
They said they had no desire to talk to you, so I called in a bomb threat to all those buildings. I said, I'm actually Jake Timothy. There's a bomb in the building. Come find me.
I know you're gonna love me. I know you're gonna hate me. Oh my God.
Oh, man.
Johnny
Why are there got to be more people like that?
Johnny Hollywood.
Show business
Yeah,
guy?
Showbiz.
A
is fucking
showbiz
terrible.
guy. Yeah, that's what we need. A showbiz guy.
I would love to have that.
The showbiz guy.
The cadence of Zach Brazow.
Yeah, that would be
Can't,
sick.
can't
Yeah.
that'd be so. He'd be a great showbiz guy.
Oh,
A
yeah.
showbiz guy would clean up at the strip.
At the
Like,
comic strip?
comic strip.
What do you
yeah.
mean?
Like he would go in there and try to find talent. That would be.
Oh, showbiz guy.
Oh yeah, but then you
This
already have the
character,
fucking guy.
Showbiz guy walks into any comedy club that we perform at,
Yeah.
and every comic is like shaking his hand. Hey,
Oh,
can
yeah.
I
Oh, yeah.
love to work with you.
But you already have the fucking what's the name of the comic that performs?
Even
there?
a more on
You
the,
talking
like
about-
the character we're doing.
Are you talking about the old guy?
older guy, but fucking Jack loves him.
DF?
No, not D.F. Sweetler. The fuck is this guy's name? His last name starts with an M.
You talking about a guy at the strip?
Yeah, he performs at the strip a lot. We've watched a bunch of his stand up on YouTube.
He's got stand up on YouTube.
Not Meyer. Morgan? Whatever, it doesn't matter.
Morgan.
But he's already that guy.
He's
the
showbiz
dude
guy?
that he had the
Oh,
tape of him performing
shit.
at the old folks' home, and he just comes out
Steve Morgan or something.
of
Steve
something like that. Yeah,
Oh, wait, damn
he's
it.
already that
It's gonna,
guy.
it's
of
gonna
the
drive me
comic strip.
insane if
Pull
I
it
can't
up,
remember
pull it
this
up,
guy's
pull it up.
fucking name.
Yeah, am I Steve Meyer?
No.
So he's
thinking of-
performing at an old folks' home and he.
It's so funny, dude. It's so fucking funny. Jack showed it to me like probably 8 times.
That guy's awesome.
He gets brought out. Steve Marshall.
That's right.
Yeah.
Thank God. Fuck you. Fuck you, Jack.
Johnny Hollywood on the phone.
Jack
Wait,
would-
Yeah.
what's that one guy's name? He performs at the old folks' home. Okay, thank you. Boom.
Not even thank you.
Yeah.
Hey, Jack, baby, so good to hear from you, man. Love you, dude. So, yeah, you called me. Thanks for calling me, Jack.
Jack, baby, long time no chat. Thanks for calling.
Jack,
Here's the
hey,
deal.
what's that guy? So that comic, you showed him to me. He's a funny
great.
guy.
I love
He's
him.
great.
Performs-
He's hot right now.
He's so hot. You showed him to me. You put me on, and I'm forever indebted to you for it. But what's his name? What's that guy's name? Steve Marshall. Yeah, goodbye.
I gotta go. Fuck you.
Yeah, fuck you. I'm blocking your number.
Also, I had sex with your wife. Fuck you.
I hate you. I love you. Birth of a Nation 2.
Birth of a Nation too. It's twins.
Yeah.
Damn, that's funny.
I know you're gonna hate me. I know you're gonna love me. Johnny Hollywood
Man.
here, but there's money on the line.
Showbiz is a fucking rat
Oh, you're
trap.
gonna return call.
Oh yeah.
shithole.
But I wish I could be the guy. Be showbiz guy. Love it.
Johnny Hollywood.
I wish I
Gonna
could be
love this.
showbiz
Jake,
guy.
I'm telling you, you're gonna love me. He's gonna love this.
I know you hate it right now, but give it 3 months, you're gonna love it.
You know what? You know anyone who had success in like the pictures that way, as like a
Right.
showbiz, like an agent,
An agent?
or
No, I never met one.
in like
I would
the
love
business
to
side.
talk to one of those guys.
It's just interesting, yeah.
Like the character,
Ari
he's
Gold.
fucking,
Ari Gold.
The
What is that
Entourage
actor's
guy.
name?
He's good.
from Ocean's 11.
What
Who was
about
like the old casino guy.
Oh, Elliot Gould.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
just that type of person.
That guy's awesome.
Just like a Gilded Age kind of guy.
Sure, yeah.
Yeah, that'd be so cool to talk. Actually, I met one guy like that, and it was a casinos thing. It wasn't a actor guy. That my dad, we'd go to like temple once a year for Yom Kippur.
Yeah.
And my dad introduced me to this dude, and it's like when Jews go to temple, they don't like wear a lot of flair. We usually wear like a monochromatic suit, and you have like a tallis is like white, and your yarmulke. And this guy had like like gold woven into his.
Oh,
tallis,
I love it.
which is
I
just
love
like
that.
such a crazy thing to do. Big blue glasses, just a fucking enormous.
Yes.
And he's always
Awesome.
donate like $50,000 to the temple, and just he's like,
That's
I'll
really
donate
cool.
50,000. Like, you have to donate in multiples of 18. He's like 180,000, whatever. Just like throwing money around, and he just like used to like run a casino in like the 50s or something. It's fucking so cool to talk to a guy like that.
That is awesome, but could you imagine trying to donate $50,000 somewhere and they're like, it has to be a multiple of 18?
That's what they do.
I know, but you'd be like, are you kidding me, dude?
Yeah, okay.
Never mind.
So $18.
I'm prepared to give you $50,000.
Yeah.
Oh, it won't work for
I just
us.
can't take that.
It's
You
just
just
can't.
pull out a calculator. Ooh, it's not divisible
Yeah,
by
it's
18.
not in multiples of high.
Be a real cunt about it. Ooh, it doesn't seem to cleanly divide. Okay, fuck you then. Never mind.
Then no.
I'm going to donate it to the church.
Of Nazis taking my money there.
I'm going to donate it to the American Nazi Party.
Dude, remember when they had
Instead.
the American Nazi meeting at MSG?
Remember that?
You don't remember that?
I wasn't to be born for another like 70
It was in
years.
like the 30s. It was in the 30s, and they had like a big Nazi thing in
Oh, I thought
MSG.
you were saying this was like recent.
No,
Okay,
no, no.
So then,
no.
yeah, why would we?
Yeah,
remember
before
that?
World War II, the Nazis they were kind of a popular thing.
Yeah, they had
around
a
the world.
freaking. There's like you'll see pictures of like the German embassy in Washington D.C. It's got a Nazi flag over it.
Really?
Yeah, because they were Nazis,
That's insane.
Nazi government.
Anyways, back to
think about
Johnny
that.
Hollywood. We all need. I want to get those big like grandma glasses like that with the tinted frames.
Yeah,
I think we
Doesn't
should
let
start.
any light in.
No,
Yeah, those are cool.
big grandma glasses. Johnny Hollywood. Here's the deal, Jake. Remember that last one I gave you? I told you it was gonna be a hit,
Yeah.
and it flopped. But this next one is gonna be bigger.
When will you learn, Franklin?
Johnny Hollywood.
When
Johnny
will you
Hollywood.
learn, kid? I'm sorry.
You know who's kind of like that?
You'll never learn.
You ever meet Eddie Brooklyn?
Oh yeah, I
Yeah,
did,
yeah,
bro.
yeah.
He's kind of like
Bro,
that.
oh my god, he pissed me off one time.
You a comedian?
Yeah.
You funny?
Yeah,
I'm looking for actors for my movie.
yeah.
He's pretty much the exact same guy.
Yeah.
Eddie Brooklyn came up to me. I was hosting at Eastville Shafi show. All right, he comes up to me. He goes, "You a comic?" I go, "Yeah." He goes, "You running the show?" I go, "No, I'm just hosting. Those guys run it." And he goes, "Would it hurt to put me on? I traveled a long way to be here."
Would it hurt?
And I go, "How far did you travel?" He goes, "From Brooklyn." I was like, "We're in Brooklyn," and that kind of stumped him. And he goes, "Well, I know the owner," and I said, "That doesn't mean anything to me."
And you're like, yeah, it doesn't mean anything. He's like, well, I'm walking here.
Yeah, yeah.
That guy fucking sucks. He's so annoying.
I hate him.
When I used to be like barking, like selling tickets, he'd do that to me. Be like, I'm going to go up on the show. Came out from Brooklyn just to check the club out. And I was like, nah, like, I'm not the producer. I can't
Yeah.
throw you up. He would say that. He's like, I know the owners. I'm like, yeah, the owners don't like you. The owners are like very annoyed by you showing up.
The
there.
owners specifically have a photo of you that says "Don't allow entry."
Yeah. And then he would always kind of get flustered by that. And it would piss him off. But it feels, when you were just, like, you only know this guy, like, this guy's just annoying.
Yeah.
And then you say that to him, and it just feels good. Just
Yeah.
feels really good to upset him.
I was like, I don't. That means nothing to me that you know the owners. He goes, yeah, the owner said I could come here anytime I wanted to and check it out.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck about people like that. Like a guy who's just completely delusional about who he is and what he's about.
Oh, yeah, that guy's crazy.
I just like the real idea of like an old school showbiz guy who he makes stuff happen.
I would really love to have an agent like that. I don't think it exists
Awesome.
anymore.
Yeah, probably not.
Baby,
That'd be
here's
really
the deal.
cool.
Like, I would love that.
Baby, you know I'm in your corner. You know I'm in your corner.
You know I'm in your
The
corner.
problem is, everybody hates you, including me.
He hates you, including me, and I'm firing him.
You got
I'm
so
dropping
much
as a
negative
client.
press on you
I
right
couldn't
now.
possibly be further away from your corner.
But I always have your back. That being said, I will stab you in the back if needed.
By the way, you trusted me. I did steal all your money. That's kind of on you.
That's kind of on you for getting in bed with me. You know what Johnny Hollywood's reputation is. Johnny Hollywood.
Man, I don't know.
That's also just Sandy. The character we're doing is just Sandy
guy.
Wexler.
Yeah, Sandy Wexler. I was going to say Sandy Koufax. Not the same character.
Well, he
Yeah,
didn't
just
pitch on
bad.
Yom Kippur.
It's true.
Yeah, good for him.
Good picture, though.
I haven't really listened to a single piece of dialogue in this movie, but every time Rosie Perez is on screen, she's
I know.
either drinking Stoli or fucking Woody Harrelson. Is she
Those two things.
Is she like supposed to be like an alcoholic?
What's her
or
deal?
something?
She got a big jawline. What's her deal? I want to see what her background is.
Rosie Perez is good looking. I don't care what anyone says. She's a good looking lady.
I don't care what anybody she is.
I don't care what you say about that. Rosie Perez is a good-looking girl.
Rosie Perez, beautiful lady.
Rosie Perez, she can open a can of tuna. I'll just tell you that right now.
Yeah, I'm not afraid of her.
Damn, that girl's really hot. Yeah, I'm not afraid of her. I have no fear. I have no fear of that.
Sure, I'm not afraid of her.
Yeah, I'm not afraid of her.
Yeah, I'm attracted to women.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. Damn, that girl's hot. Yeah, she probably doesn't have a penis either. It's pretty cool. That's what I like.
Is Wesley Snipes isn't British, is he?
I don't think so.
That would be a really funny plot twist,
I
though,
don't know
for
why
Wesley
I
Snipes
thought he
just
was.
ended up being a British guy.
Like a Takeshi.
A plot twist in real life. That's what I mean. He's not in this movie.
Oh,
I
He's
would-
definitely not British in this
Yeah,
movie.
that would make no sense.
In this movie, it
the
just comes
twist
up.
is
He
that he's
works for
British.
MI6, and he's undercover basketball guy.
This is when people didn't want the new James Bond to be black. They kept referencing this movie, and you're like, why?
it was just so bad when Wesley
Wait till
did
the
it.
end. Why is he like a British spy or something? You'll see.
I don't know, but it will really piss you off.
If there was any reference for that, it would just be Don Cheadle in Ocean's 11. Oh, leave it out.
I love those fucking movies so much.
They're so good.
I just
People talk shit about them, and
Really?
I really like
Why?
to
They're
defend
awesome.
those
They're
movies.
all really good.
They're just so fucking entertaining. All
Even
of them.
Ocean's 8.
You watch Ocean's 8?
Even Ocean's 8.
Did you see Ocean's 8?
Sure.
No, you didn't.
3 times.
No, you didn't.
I watch it
I watched
every,
it 8 times.
Every March 8th, I watch Ocean's 8 times. One time for each of the kids of the Octomom, because she's the real hero.
That's why it was 8.
Oh, Ocean's 8. Oh, because the Octomom, right?
Because of Octomom, the most womanly woman ever.
Dude, I haven't thought about
She's like the king of the women.
She's king woman. She farted out the most kids or whatever.
She can swallow the most cum. She's the king of the women.
Oh, man.
She's like the king of the women.
Yeah, that movie is pretty bad. And I like a lot of the people in it, too. I like the fucking...
I can't stand
Emma
Aquafina.
Paulson? Is that her name?
Oh, yeah.
Sarah Paulson.
Sarah Paulson. I like her.
Yeah, you're really not making a good case for
Yeah,
Sarah.
she's good.
I like
I like a lot of
And
the characters.
Asian one,
Yeah, who's
Aqua Bottle.
who's Tits McGasberg and
Who plays Dasani or something?
who's Ling Ling, the hot Asian one? Throwing out guesses. I love all the girls in that one.
Yeah, I like when all the girls get together and fight or
they
whatever.
all should have won a
do.
girl Oscar.
You know, and they talk around, and it's like, ladies, there's plenty of, there's way more oceans to go around. You know. But yeah, those movies are fucking. All 3 of them
Yes.
are great. But
Yes.
the first Ocean's 11 is just a fucking awesome movie. It's a remake, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, the,
You ever
the
seen
rat.
the original?
Yes, I have.
I've never seen it. I watched like
Frank
I think
Sinatra,
it was on
Dean
HBO
Martin.
a little while ago, and I watched like the first 15 minutes,
It's
and I was like,
whatever.
Yeah, I don't want to do
It's just about. I mean, it's just like every other movie back then that has those guys. It's like, look how cool we can be, like drinking and like cruising chicks and
and
stuff
like
like
I
that.
know.
almost hitting women.
Yeah. Oh
Fucking-
yeah.
Everything short.
And
of.
every song
You ever-
kind of sounds like this.
Movies could be way more boring back then. It was crazy how much more boring they could be.
Mm-hmm.
If they try to make a movie like shot for shot remake of that like original Ocean's 11 now, it'd be the worst movie you ever
Still
fucking
make
saw.
more movies now though.
Yeah, but not like that.
You ever see?
They won't just sit like it. A lot of those movies are shot the way that like a multicam sitcom is shot.
Yes.
You know?
It's like very clearly a set.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it'll be like a play. Like they'll shoot like a 20-minute scene like a play. And you're like, it's fucking so goddamn boring. This is a classic? What is special about this?
Just that those 4 guys are in it.
Yeah. That's really it.
Yeah. Yeah, it didn't even like do anything to. I mean, I didn't watch the movie, but it doesn't do anything to like advance. It's like if you read like a Hemingway book now, you're like, to be honest, this is not for me, but I can understand the significance of this.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But like that's not one of those things.
Right.
It doesn't like help cinema at all. Tone shift. What helps cinema?
Ugh.
Birth of a Nation 2.
Jake, I'm glad you brought that up. This is what I think helps cinema. To Rosie
Fine.
Perez in some of these scenes helps cinema.
Helps. Filmed storytelling.
His cool
Yeah.
haircut.
There's a lot of cool haircuts in this.
Yeah, it's the 80s.
Was this the 80s or is this 90s?
You ever been to Los Angeles, Franklin Miller?
I think this is 96.
No, I've always wanted to go out west. I've never been.
I feel like you would like it a lot.
Everyone keeps saying that.
Yeah.
It,
You get that vibe?
What?
You think Franklin would like Los Angeles?
Yeah, I think you'd like it a lot out there.
Yeah.
I don't think I would.
No, you'd love it.
No.
I think you
You'd
would.
crush tail.
Yeah. They would love you, too.
Yeah.
But the
You
thing-
would go out
The way
there
you're
and,
the
you're,
biggest-
and
you're
they
the
would be
biggest
like, oh
hound.
my god, East Coast people are so edgy.
No,
it's like,
but
fucking
the
okay.
thing is,
yeah,
it's like,
because it's talking about you. They
That's
think you're
the
edgy.
version they
Because
like.
I go there and they're all like, "What the fuck?" They don't like.
I don't
me.
have anything to offer them though, and they're so like social climbers. Everybody out
None
there.
of them have anything to offer at all, though.
But that's the thing.
yeah, exactly.
I'm like they're social climbers, so I would just be them. I'm a regular person. I don't like how
Yeah.
fake they are.
I don't think that there's anything wrong with like if you look at a social climber is just somebody who's like, I'm just going to be like nice to people, and then maybe I can get something out of that.
Sure.
If you're not parasitic about it,
Yeah.
in itself, there's nothing fucking wrong with that. That's not like such a crazy indictment to say.
I guess.
Like,
I just like
oh,
being
that
friends.
person's just
Yeah.
like nice to people,
I like
so they
being
can
friends
get
too.
something.
I like being
I like
friends.
being friends with comedians. They're the the funniest, most fun people to be
The
around.
ones that are the most fun to hang with.
But
Yeah.
when people shit talk, they're like, "Oh, that guy's that comic is just a social climber." I'm like, "Oh yeah, you mean in the business of comedy?
Yeah,
that we're all
they are
in?
networking.
Yeah,
Okay.
you know, we're like all trying to just have careers.
Yeah.
And
Also, that person
they're
is
just being proactive about it.
they're actually doing something while we're just sitting around talking shit,
Just sitting in
which
the diner
is
being
fun.
like, you suck."
Yeah.
By the way,
What a dick that guy is.
That's kind of a realization you have after like a few years of doing this.
Yeah.
You're like, it's so much fun to like make fun of all those guys, and then you see them do incredible things, and you're like, oh shit.
Oops. But it is still fun to make fun of him.
Yeah, more than ever.
I've never like felt like I've never really eaten crow and been like, I was wrong.
No.
I should have been doing all that. I've been like, yeah, no, of course it works, but fuck them anyway.
It's also
Like,
you're
I've
not like
always been a
fucking.
douche.
It's not like 25 years later, and you're
Yeah,
like, I
no.
wish I would have done this 4 years.
Yeah.
four and a half
yeah.
years is
Yeah,
no,
yeah, yeah.
no amount of time. You know.
I'm at like 1.5 years in New York.
All right,
How many years have you lived here?
I live here.
I know,
grew
I know,
up-
but
like lived in Manhattan,
like doing comedy in the city.
doing comedy in the city.
Yeah,
4.5, I guess.
that's awesome, man.
Yeah, I mean, February 1st is my anniversary. It's my
Wow.
the first time I was ever on stage.
I
So.
think I don't know. Maybe you guys could tell me, but I feel like a lot of as far as quote unquote making it in New York is just about like longevity. Who can stay in the game the longest?
It's all about threads.
Nah, I think New York is really about networking. You got to be funny or have another thing about you that's marketable,
Okay.
and you got to be like have a connection with everyone. know?
That is the by far the most important thing. Is if people like you and want to help you. That's the most important thing. And then if you're funny, then you can capitalize on that in a big way. But it's like you see a guy like TJ.
Yeah.
TJ, he's a hardworking guy.
Yeah.
He's a funny guy.
Yeah.
He is talented in his own right, but he has a charm that everyone likes and wants to help him, and that will really help his career a lot. You know, you could have a guy like Eli Haba, who's like incredibly talented, super funny guy that people don't want to talk to.
He's the only listener. Like, he's the only guy that listens to this.
I think he's fucking so funny,
He's so fucking funny.
but
You ever booked
doesn't
him?
have that. No,
Yeah, fuck you.
Have you?
No, I'm not making this point right now.
I have a list on my phone of like every time I'm like, oh, I should book that. I'll write it down.
Yeah.
Right. And his name's on there. So I have his name on a list. Do you have his name on a list?
Dude. Again, I'm not the one making this point.
Yeah,
Putting him on blast for no reason.
More for comedy in New York than anybody else.
This scene, honestly,
I am kind
after
of
COVID,
the Mitzi of New York comedy scene.
After this COVID lockdown, this scene would have completely died if it wasn't for me.
No, that's not true. If you're saying for you because you paid a portion of the rent here and that allowed me to give back to the scene, then sure. But other than that, no.
No, my Sunday 6 p.m. show has fostered the next wave of comedic talent coming out of this city.
There's gonna be a documentary like when one of them dies in like 50 years. It's gonna be like, and those 6 o'clock shows.
Yeah.
If you were lucky enough to get in there,
when one of them,
there's gonna be a documentary about the Sunday Monday curb at the Grizzly every week.
That block of talent.
The Sunday 6 through the Monday 8.
And not even
the
through,
funniest,
just those times.
Yeah.
Not through, yeah.
That block,
all the funniest
that was
people in the
it
world.
was a gym. We didn't even realize we were going to the gym every day back then. And when I say every day, I mean 2 days a week.
And we were trying
That's
to
what we
one
were
up each
doing.
other. You'd see somebody kill, and you'd say, "Okay, I'm gonna kill harder than you just killed."
Yeah, and there was no one in the room.
Yeah.
Damn, you're really enjoying that fucking rocking chair over there.
Crinkle?
Yeah.
This is the most comfortable chair I've ever sat in, probably. Would you believe this chair is only 100 years old?
Wow, that's it?
Damn, I gotta get on the court. Catch me on the court in trouble, but I'm wearing a shirt like that. You guys wouldn't be able to handle it.
When I would play basketball every day, I was in fucking sick shape.
It's a pretty like dynamic movement to maintain. Yeah.
I've been beaten. I got a
in
game
crazy
tomorrow.
shape.
See basketball players.
LaGuardia High School.
They're fucking crazy shape with such weirdly big shoulders.
They're lean muscle too.
Because they're
lean.
running.
Yes.
They're running around and like quick movements. You're not like a distance runner. You're doing like little sprint, but your fucking arms are up all the time.
Yeah.
You ever see like if you see a guy like LeBron James is just a specimen.
Yes.
Like he's just jacked, huge guy. He's just really big and well proportioned.
Yeah.
Then you see a guy like Russell Westbrook who's like skinny and just has like huge shoulders.
His shoulders are huge.
He's just weird looking.
There's a guy.
But his body is just perfect for basketball.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dennis Schroeder, this point guard for the Lakers, he literally came into the league my height and weight, and now he's like still like playing, but like he's super skinny, but like you said, he has like these bowling ball shoulders.
Yeah, because they're fucking throwing their arms up all the time.
I didn't realize that's what it was.
Yeah.
But now, yeah.
I mean, I assume that's what it is.
That makes sense, though.
Yeah, I don't know what else.
Kind of
Why
all
that
it takes to
common
get
denominator.
big shoulders.
What?
Just hold your arms up.
You just go like this for like maybe 30 seconds a day, 2 days a week. You get pretty big shoulders.
Sounds like my
2 days a week.
If you can.
If you can carve that
I
down.
could only get 10 seconds off.
Yeah. We'll get there.
It is hard
Big
if
time.
you just put your arms out straight
Mm-hmm.
and do that for a minute. It is not easy.
Hold on, I'm gonna try it.
No.
All right. Okay.
Good Lord, Franklin. Good Lord, we got a Nazi over here. Disgusting.
Yeah, little calisthenic movements like that are cool.
Like little Jack LaLanne workouts.
Sure.
I used to watch those on ESPN Classic in the morning before I went to school.
Bar class. The little bar class workout.
Where he would just basically like, all right, and we're up and we're down and we're up and we're down. He'd be like in a chair and he'd be wearing some sort of like onesie. You know Jack LaLanne?
Is he the guy with the big hair?
No, that's Richard Simmons.
Richard Simmons. That's what I'm thinking
Jack LaLanne was like the 50s workout guy. You know that machine when people would get on him would just shake their ass a bunch? I think
Yeah,
he
the
probably
fucking-
I think he like invented that or something like that.
That's funny.
But he was just like, always take the stairs and make sure you do your sit downs.
Make sure you have a nice juicy steak and a pack of Chesterfields.
Yeah. I'm gonna look this guy up.
You see episodes of The Twilight Zone when Rod Serling would advertise the cigarettes he was smoking? Those are the best.
Rod Serling seems like the coolest motherfucker.
Sure.
He's just like the first muscle guy.
Because
Oh, yeah.
you see those
Like
shows a
Patrick
lot where there's
Oh,
like...
yeah, I know this guy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Where like a guy is like the host of the show who seems cool, but they cast him in that role.
Yeah.
With Rod Serling, you know, I watched The Twilight Zone and then I just read about him and I'm like, he fucking created the show.
Mm-hmm.
He wrote a bunch of like the best episodes too, and then directed a bunch of them too. And then he just loved it so much that he was Like, I want
It
to
was
post
he
it.
presented it.
It was his show, the whole thing. Like, that just makes him that much cooler.
And it was just such a quintessential part of that show.
Yeah.
Oh,
you
yeah.
know? Yeah, but it's not a truck stop. It's the Twilight Zone.
But it's not my asshole.
But it's not a truck stop. It's a breeding ground for homosexual activity in the Twilight Zone. None of the activity is actually gay or sinful because
But it's not a
you're
truck
in
stop.
The Twilight Zone.
And it's not just a breeding ground for homosexual activity.
It's actually completely acceptable under the moral compass of the society because you are in the Twilight Zone. Any man you see, if you want to go up and just give him a big kiss on the mouth, that is totally something that you should act upon because it's a carnal urge and there's nothing wrong with it because you are in the Twilight Zone.
Pause it. You are in the Twilight Zone.
There's like the cold open to an episode where there's like men are dressed as women, and like gender roles are switched, and he goes, "Do you see something wrong here?" It's actually completely right because you were in the Twilight Zone.
We're actually not in the Twilight Zone.
We're actually in 2023.
We're actually in a dream I had.
We're in
other
the
day.
future.
Rod Serling was so ahead of his time.
Gee, was he?
Yeah, I don't care. I just like the way they dress.
Yeah, he was the man, and he chain smoked cigarettes till the day he died.
That guy was awesome.
The fucking man. I love Rod Serling. What else did he do? Was he on like the radio or something? I think that was
Perfect voice for
he
it.
was a radio guy, and then he created the Twilight Zone, and that's how he got on the TV.
You like the new episodes of the Twilight Zone? Came out a few years ago.
Jordan
No,
Peele.
they're terrible.
So bad.
I'm Jordan Peele, and these are the
And I
Twilight
like
Zone.
Jordan Peele. I was like, come on, man.
I know.
What
I
the
really
heck?
can't believe they fucked
What
that up.
the
Bro,
heck?
Jordan
They did.
Peele, let me say
I
something.
can't believe it. It's like they just don't know how to do anything anymore.
I know, but it's
They
also
really
when I saw that they were on CBS, I was like, CBS does not know how to do this new kind of television that everyone
they
likes.
don't. It's an FX thing. If FX could do it, or just one of the streaming platforms, for sure.
Yeah.
But
Is that what it was on when it aired originally? Was it on
I
CBS?
have no idea. I only ever watched it on the Sci-Fi Channel.
Oh, yeah.
Jordan
I mean, there
Peele
was like
crushed it
5
with
channels
Get
back
Out.
then. So
He crushed it with Get Out, but everything else is
Get Out's
like
a good movie.
Everything else is like
The second one he made is my favorite. Us. That's
Us?
my
Yeah.
favorite one.
Oh, it's
Yeah.
creepy.
I didn't like when the people talk like this.
I never saw
No.
Nope. I heard it was bad, and then Get Out
I don't
was
like Nope
good.
at all.
but
I
it
wanted
was
Nope to be
not
awesome,
my favorite.
and
No.
it wasn't.
I saw Nope with like 7 people. It was like me, Isabel, Arden, Jason, David, I think Courtney. Like a bunch of us went to the movies.
I wanted there to be the creatures.
And we all watched the movie, and we like walked outside, and we all looked at each other and be like, "Are any of you gonna fucking pretend that was good?"
Yeah,
Because that was a fucking piece of shit movie.
yeah.
And then we had to watch all these like white people leave the theater and be like, "It was probably about like how people are treating one another." Like, shut the fuck up.
It's about spectacle.
Yeah, this fucking
And white people are the worst.
few performances in the movie were pretty good.
Sure. Maybe a
You
bunch
know.
of good actors in
Yeah.
there.
Yeah,
Kiki and the main guy.
and Daniel,
Yeah.
Kiki,
Me
and
and
Daniel.
him, and a bunch of other comics. We were extras on a dating show that she was the host of.
Yeah,
I love her. I love Kiki
She
Palmer.
is so
yeah. We got
hot.
to see Kiki Palmer. That was
She's
cool,
great.
But we also got to see Joel Kim Booster.
Sure, whatever. She's great. She's like a great like performer and host, and all of the gay men that were extras were like going crazy when she walked out. She's just so hot though too.
Oh yeah,
Just
that's
so
she's
hot.
pregnant. Unfortunately.
Oh,
That's
I don't
okay.
see it.
You don't think she's good
Oh, I
looking?
think she's hot.
No.
I love Kiki
Are
Palmer.
you being serious?
I don't know what you guys talking about. Joel Kim Booster.
Yeah. What's the difference between
Oh
them?
wait, I get it. I'm in an episode of the Twilight Zone.
You guys are gay
You guys are
for liking women.
Bizarro Jake and Bizarro Franklin in the Twilight
You
Zone.
don't like Kiki Palmer?
I was telling him last night. We were watching something about Mary,
Uh-huh.
and I was talking to Isabel like a week or so ago. She's asking me like, what celebrities do you think are hot?
Mhm.
And I said at some point, I said Cameron Diaz, and she was like, "Really?" And I was like, "Yeah." And she's like, "You think Cameron Diaz is attractive?" And I was like, "Yeah." And she's like, "Huh." She's got like a big mouth though, doesn't she?
And she's like, but Cameron Diaz is like a really brolic man.
Yeah.
And then Rod Serling was like, "You're in the
You're in the Twilight Zone, yeah.
I forgot to write the thing.
Sorry, I
but
didn't tell you.
you're in the Twilight Zone.
But that's because you're in the The Twilight
Yeah,
Zone. Yeah.
I
Now
usually have a little bit of a
it's-
preamble, but I'll just let you know.
Twilight Zone.
You seem pretty frazzled.
You just got you just got Twilight
To
Zone.
be honest, I thought you were going to be able to handle this. But, you just got Twilight Zone.
Those aren't Rosie Perez's tits.
Yeah.
You were in the
Actually,
Twilight Zone.
Those are Chesterfield cigarettes. And I'm in the Twilight Zone.
Damn, Rosie Perez spent all the money on alcohol again. Is that what she just said?
That's what this movie's about. She's an alcoholic.
Alcoholic?
That's ruining his life, and that's why he has to play
He
basketball.
blew all the money. I have to watch this movie again. I don't know what the hell's going on.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna go home and watch it.
It looks interesting.
You ever
It
seen
happened
Mr.
again.
Skin's version of this movie?
The what?
The Mr. Skin version.
Yeah.
I don't know what that is.
You know who Mr. Skin is? Skinamax?
Oh, like porn? There's a porn version of this?
No.
No, Mr. Skin just like he'll compile like sex scenes from any movie.
Oh no, I don't know.
Yeah. I don't know either. I heard that.
Yeah. Well, no, I didn't hear that. It's an episode of the Twilight Zone.
Twilight Zone.
Yeah, that didn't exist. What's that one movie with Nick Cage where there's like they're trying to find the snuff films?
Oh,
VHS?
no. I know exactly what you're talking about.
It's got Tony Soprano in it.
It's fucking
James Gandolfini.
Yeah,
it's
James
not
Gandolfini.
Super 8.
No,
8
which is-
millimeter.
8mm.
Yeah, I think that's what it is,
and
yeah.
he goes, we're trying to find these snuff films, and like these films do not exist. And they like would go to like some underground like sex dungeon. That's a movie you should watch, Jake.
Yeah.
I remember that movie being like pretty all right.
He's good. Yeah.
That's not what I
You're
said.
saying different things,
Yeah.
You're saying different things, yeah.
That's a movie you should watch. Should he? It was like okay. Yeah, it was really good.
Yeah, it was really, dude. Yes, it was awesome.
It was
Yeah,
pretty-
it's
For
fine. You're
whatever
the-
reason, I think I watched them in the same day. I always confused that movie and Gothica.
What's Gothica?
It's not the same movie at all.
I know
It's
Gattaca.
when-
Gattaca rocks.
Gattaca is really not a good movie either.
You're such a sci-fi snob. You hate sci-fi.
Sorry, it's just not a good movie.
You hate sci-fi. Just
They
say you hate
showed us-
sci-fi.
I don't hate sci-fi. I
Wait,
like
they showed you that
sci-fi.
movie in class in high school?
In high school, we watched that.
Me
movie.
too.
We watched it. We watched like a biology class, and they're like, "Wouldn't this be crazy?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I guess." It's a pretty
Mine
stupid
was
movie.
psychology, which I
Sure.
think I got a D in.
Who's the guy? Jude Law. He was the guy
Jude
in that
Law,
movie, right?
and Ethan Hawke.
Ethan Hawke is the lead. Yeah. And then there's a female lead too. But I can't
It's not
remember
Uma
who that was.
Thurman, is it? Is she in it
I
too?
don't think so. I haven't seen that movie in probably 15 years.
It might be Uma Thurman.
Gattaca. You know why they call it Gattaca?
Why? Something about the stars.
No, because those are like your genes in your DNA can have one of 4 letters,
Mhm.
G, A, T, or C. So they just made that word out of those. Gattaca.
That makes me hate it.
It's about, because it's a stupid movie.
Yeah. Never save anything for the swim back. That's what the big quote from the movie.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Now it's raining in LA again.
Let's wrap this one up.
Okay.
Goodbye.
Johnny Hollywood out.